Hello, fellow duelists. This is Shadow of the Moon 87, and welcome to my, I think, third or fourth quick channel update. And this is gonna just be it's gonna be somewhat lengthy, I guess, a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna try to cut it as quick as I can, cut it short as quick as I can. And I just had a few things that I wanted to talk about moving forward with this channel. So first off, 350 subscribers. Holy shit. I don't usually cuss, but in this instance, I really have to, just sit there in awe. 350 subscribers from a channel that only had for about 3 years now is just, or a little over 3 years, is just amazing. And I want to thank each and every one of you, every single person that has ever stumbled across my videos or who has ever commented or subscribed or even just posted up, or even you who is, anybody who is even just so much as being an asshole telling me how bad my decks are. That is completely okay, because to me, the fact that I'm getting that interaction and that, getting that knowledge from people and just learning new things from all of you. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know I did say this and make this video before and was actually explaining that, but I just again want to say thank you very much, because 350 means so much to me, and I just really appreciate it. So with that being said, moving forward, so for the month of March is a special month for me because it's a month of just happiness. For one, me and my wife actually, who have been together for 13 years now, got together in March 10th of 2010. So March is a big year for me, and we usually celebrate our anniversary, every year, and we try to top each one, because that shows how close we are. But for me, I wanted to give something back to her, and I know that she has a lot of really good decks and a lot of really good ideas and stuff that she uses for her decks. So for the month of March, every video once a month, I'm going to be posting up her own deck profile, where she's going to be doing the deck profile. She's going to be talking about it, and just, something to kind of let her jump into it, because I know other than doing the unboxings and the sealed product reviews and everything, she usually doesn't do too much on the channel. She's usually not on here with me because, this is more my channel than hers, but I always try to include her as much as I possibly can. And as a result, I want to say thank you to her, Dolphy, Paper Mache Dolphy, and give it back to her by giving her her own little, I guess, 15 minutes of fame, and just showcasing her own decks that she has, because she has a lot of decks. She has almost as much as I do, and I just want to, appreciate it and tell her how much I love it and just respect it and just love her in general and everything. So every deck is going to be a deck a week. I'm going to try not to stutter. A deck a week, and I'm going to just from there showcase all of her decks. Obviously, I'm going to have her comments disabled because this is out of respect for her. She agreed to do this under one condition, and that's to have the comments disabled. So I just hope that you understand and just sit back and enjoy the videos, because they're a little bit more casual. They're not meant to be like meta or super competitive or anything like that. They're competitive, but they're just not meant to be like competitive, like first place, second place, like YCS or locals or whatever. It's just her own design and her own personal preference. So I'm going to be giving that back to her. And with that being said, also, I have a few decks that I'm going to be showcasing on the channel in the coming months. First off, the deck that I have been working on for the past 3-4 months now, which is about 70% complete, actually 60% complete, I'm not even going to kid myself, is the DDD deck. I had mentioned this about 3-4 months ago and said that I was going to be working on it, and let's just say I have a majority of the stuff. Like I have over half of it. I have a bulk order that was incredibly cheap that I bought in the beginning of January, and it never showed up. So at the end, I had to contact the seller and explain to them, hey, I didn't receive my order. And they messaged me back and said that they had replacements for me, so that they were going to be shipping them out. That they shipped it out on the February 15th, and it is now the 21st as of this making of this video, and I still have not gotten it yet. So word of warning, if this ever happens to you and you meet a seller, online TCG Player, eBay, Amazon, whatever, or any other Troll and Toad, wherever that you go, just verify with them, hey, if my stuff is lost and gets lost in the mail, I'm going to need you to, when you replace it, going to need you to kind of do expedited shipping, because for one thing, if the mail got lost the first time, I'd like to know that it's going to get here, and also for you to provide tracking, because tracking is always very important, especially when you're purchasing bulk cards. And as a result, like I said, I have about 60% of it done. I have a good portion of it, but still, it's going to need the rest of it done, and I'm just really excited about actually showcasing this deck off. It's going to be what you think it is. It's not going to be like, top tier locals. This is mainly going to be me starting slow, working on it, showing the deck profile, and showing you what the deck can do. And then from there, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So that's going to be it for that portion, that part. So I'm going to be working on that. You can expect that hopefully by the end of March. I'm going to be posting a deck profile up of that, or maybe the beginning of April. And then we're going to be working on, which I did purchase, I have a GOAT version of the Agent deck, and I actually bought a ton of hollows for it that were released in, it goes from the past season 2, so expect to see a deck upgrade. I'm going to make sure that I do that. I'm excited about that because I do still like playing on occasion, like playing GOAT, and I like being able to update it, so it's going to be nice to kind of like hollow it out a little bit. And then finally, this is going to be, I guess, the main event of the video, other than the March announcement that my wife's doing her own deck profiles. Red Eyes Black Dragon. So we are very patiently and anticipatingly awaiting the arrival of Maze of Memories that comes out in, I believe, March or April of this year, that is going to be releasing Red Eyes Soul, which will really help Red Eyes Black Dragon kind of take it to the next level. So, as of this video, I have a Red Eyes deck, and if you haven't checked it on my channel, you can go back. I do have multiple Red Eyes Black Dragon deck profile videos. I did post one up in January already, so it's only about a month old. But with the release of the Kashtira cards, I have implemented a few of them in here, but I have been slowly working on more of a Kashtira Red Eyes build, straying away from the Dragon Link. The reason I'm choosing to stray away from the Dragon Link is, for one thing, you can make a lot of rank 7 monsters with the Kashtira, which really helps this deck get pivoted. And also, with that, I can make the 3 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragons, but with using more rank 7 support. And it's going to be a lot more consistent, and it's also going to be able to play around a lot more hand traps, play around a lot more like interrupts. Whereas with the Dragon Link deck profile the way it is now, literally all you have to do is like negate and destroy like Red Eyes, or negate and destroy Black Metal Dragon or whatever, and you're not going to be able to go through that whole combo line that I've shown on my combo video. So finally, I'm going to be including like a Rise Heart, and I actually did get a trade from somebody was to get some of the key cards in this deck to get it started. So I actually will be posting a product video, my first ever trade binder mail video, and on this channel, preferably in March or so. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be actually really exciting for me because I've never received mail through trades. This is the first time I've actually started trading. So I'm going to be showcasing that and letting, I'm going to be telling about the person I was trading with. I'm going to show, obviously, on cam what I got, and then from there, hopefully this bad boy by the beginning of April will be finished, and maybe the end of March. And I'm going to be really excited about actually showcasing that off. So, all right, so that's going to end this video, the quick channel update. Also, I also want to include, I do plan on opening up as soon as they get reprinted, the Legend of Blue Eyes booster box. If it seems like I haven't opened up many sealed products, it's because a lot of the stuff that has come out has more or less just been singles for me. Because I'm more of a singles person, I usually buy singles. So as a result, I don't usually buy a lot of the sealed product unless it's something that interests me, like obviously the Darkwing Blast. And I do plan on buying a few more booster boxes and everything throughout the year. It's not always the big thing. Mainly, if you come to my channel, you've seen it by now. Mostly, it's always the deck profiles, or it's the 2-card combo videos, or it's just the discuss. It's the other ones. It's kind of a little bit of everything. It's not usually focused on that because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have way more viewers than me, especially have a lot more money than me, and as a result, they're able to actually buy that sealed product, and you're able to get your fix from that, like in terms of like the old stuff, the OG stuff, like the Duel Monsters era. But me, I don't have $5,000 to drop on like Rise of Destiny, or drop on Magician's Fours, or hell, even drop like drop like $500 or $700 on like Duelist Genesis or something. So I usually try as much as I can, but as you can see, it's usually, I will get the more new sealed product than recent if need be. But I do have some special surprises coming on this channel. So like I said before, thank you so much. 350 is amazing, and I just really am honored, and I appreciate every single thing that you all do for me. And with that, thank you for watching this update video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.